Okay, hey, what's up YouTube? I'm going to show you my new Hackintosh build that I finished about a month ago. I just haven't had a chance to shoot a video of it yet, and I'm going to show you, what's going on here. First, let's cover the details of the entertainment system here. I built this Hackintosh specifically for my entertainment system, but first let's cover the rest of the hardware here. We've got a Sony 52-inch Sony 52-inch Grand Vega. That's a rear projection LCD television. We've got Sony stereo system. That's just 4-channel stereo, not surround sound. It's kind of an older setup. It's but it served me well. It's a small room, and the stereo surround really isn't necessary, I think, for me. And well, that's pretty much it. The cable box, get the Wii down there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's take a look at the computer. Okay. So here's the system. Well, let me get a little more light in here so we can see what's going on. There we go. Alright, it's nice to hear behind the TV. This is basically, if you go to the Tony Mac forum, this is basically the budget ATX build that he recommends. All the standard parts that he recommends, except for the case is different. This is a Roswell Galaxy case. I like it a little better than the Corsair case he recommends. Everything else is pretty much exactly the budget ATX build from Tony Mac's hardware list. Gigabyte H87-D3H motherboard, Core i5 processor, 3 gigahertz, the LG Blu-ray player, TP-Link Wi-Fi card. What else? I guess that's about it. If you want to get the specs for that, I'll put a link in the description of the video here to take you to the specs for this exact machine. And here you go. Here from the TV, you can see we're kill that light off. We're running OS X Mavericks. Put this back in the tripod. Running OS X Mavericks. There's a couple different ways I control this system. Well, here, let me show you. Let me just take this out of here. I gotta show you. I've got this right here. This is Logitech solar powered keyboard, Mac specific. It's got the Apple key here instead of the Windows key. It's a great little keyboard. I got a Logitech mouse. Right here, it's just a standard model. Let me see, what model is it? M325. It's inexpensive. They both run off of they're both radio, 2.4 gigahertz. They run off of USB dongle. Okay. The other way that I had to control the system is this right here. This is a Bluetooth mini keyboard that I got from Amazon. It was cheap. Couple dollars. You see it's got turn backlight on here for you. It lights up. It's great for in the dark, and it works really well to control the system. You see here, as soon as I start moving things around here, the screensaver goes off. This is what I use most of the time. I only use the big keyboard really if I want to do some serious computer work. For the most part, if I'm browsing the web or doing anything else, I'm using this Bluetooth keyboard. Okay, so let me show you now. I'm going to restart the system. This machine also dual boots Linux, but right now I'm going to show you the OS X system. I have it set up so that as soon as it boots, it goes directly to XBMC. And I'm going to show you the Android interface that I use. to control that system. Here we go. You'll see it just boots right into OS X by default. In this machine I have 3 hard drives. I have a 128 gigabyte SSD that runs the Hackintosh system. There you go, check that out. It boots immediately to XBMC. And from there I can use the Android interfaces of my Nexus 7 tablet. And we're just going to launch the XBMC remote app here. You can see now I can scroll through my TV shows. I can scroll through all my TV shows and play them right from here. Here, we'll play some, let's see, what have we got? There you go. Flight of the Conchords. Murray, quiet. We'll play Flight of the Conchords. Murray saying hi to YouTube, everybody. There you go. We'll get the option to play it right from here, and you'll see as soon as I do that, yep, starts right up on the TV. So that's another great way to control the system is to use the remote control interface, the XBMC app. Let me just turn that down. So that's another cool thing I can do. Okay, so as I said, this machine has 3 hard drives. We have a 128 gigabyte SSD hard drive. We have a 3 terabyte drive that's holding all the media. Oops. We killed XBMC, and now we're back to the Mac OS X desktop. So we have 3 terabyte, that's this drive right here, media drive. It holds all the television shows, music, movies, etc. Here's the SSD drive. It's a 128 gigabyte drive that holds all the OS X operating system. And when I originally built this machine, those were the only 2 drives I was going to have. But I actually installed a 3rd drive that I had laying around from a laptop that I repurposed. It's a 750 gigabyte drive. I got a, it's a 2.5 inch drive, so I got a 3.5 inch drive adapter and went ahead and installed it in the machine. And that actually runs Mint Linux. And here, let me show you how we do that. Restart the machine again. Okay, so besides, when I want to use it for a media purpose drive, I pretty much allow it just to boot into OS X right into XBMC automatically. Oh, I forgot to show you the other system. Well, here, we can interrupt the drive just like that. We hit any key on the keyboard, and it interrupts and gives us the choice. This is the Chimera bootloader. It gives us the choice to load either the Mavericks from the SSD hard drive or the Linux system, and now we'll launch the Linux system this time. And there we got the Grub bootloader. We just select, if we didn't select anything, it would boot automatically, but we can make it a little faster. And there's the Linux Mint booting up. For most of the part, if I need to do any serious work, yeah, I boot into Mint Linux. This is where I do all my any actual computing work I need to do. Generally, I use Linux for. The Mac system is really just for entertainment purposes and you know, light web browsing, stuff like that. There's Murray. He's going to show up on the screen. Say hi to YouTube, Murray. Murray the Puggle, everybody. Making his debut appearance. Okay, so there we go. We've got Linux Mint running here. Let's see, just for demonstration purposes. Also, in addition to being able to run Linux, the Mint Linux, and the OS X, I also can boot a virtual machine version of, well, here, let me show you. I'll open up the, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing there. I clicked on Chrome, that's going to open up. Yeah. Okay, get rid of Google Chrome. That's what I was looking for, the Oracle VirtualBox. And here I have the option to load Kali Linux, Ubuntu Linux, or Microsoft XP. And I'll go ahead and load Microsoft XP for you. Yep, there we go. I keep this Microsoft XP around just in case I ever have to run a XP app or a Microsoft app. I have a system I can run it on, you know, without actually having to have a Windows hard drive installed. There you go. You heard the XP sound. That's how we run Windows XP. Murray, you're in the shot. Come on, buddy. Get down. Get down. Come on. Get down. I know, you're a superstar. Okay. So, let me go ahead and shut that down. And that's pretty much all I wanted to show you there is how we run XP. Well, here, I'll boot Kali Linux for you too, just for those of you not familiar with that system. Go ahead. As you can see, there's another grub bootloader. We're running bootloaders on top of bootloaders on top of bootloaders here, but it does work to get all these systems running. Yep, so if anybody has any questions about how I put this together, how I got this system working, how you can make your own system do something similar, if you have any questions about XBMC or setting that up, you know, I'll be able to help you with that. I'll put my a link to my email in the description of the video. Just feel free to email me any questions you have about my system or how it works, or how to set up your own similar system. And I'll be happy to answer any questions that I can answer, or try to point you in the right direction when I can't answer you. Oh, there is one other thing I wanted to show you, and that's I showed you that when we boot OS X, that XBMC starts automatically, which is a nice system. Let me go ahead and let that start up again. But the other startup item I added in is transmission starts automatically. So we have instant access to XBMC for our entertainment purposes, and also I have transmission running with a web host, so that as soon as OS X starts here, XBMC starts, and we have XBMC and can use it. Transmission is now running in the background. Let me show you that. Let me grab my tablet here. From any device in the house now with a web browser, we can, let me just start Google Chrome there. Open a new tab. We can now log into Google Chrome and hit transmission web interface. And boom, there you go. That's transmission running on the machine in the background. I have access to it, can start and control all my torrents right from any Android device or any device in the house with a web browser that I can point in the right direction to. And here, let me show you that is indeed running in the background. Yep, there it is. XBMC Finder and transmission. There's transmission right there. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you today. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just email me and I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks.